book just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together? If the original writers, or worse, their fans, ever saw this, there'd be a frickin' riot online.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent piece of work garnered this much praise. That is... stolen.
With all that we know now, it's safe to say there's definitely something going on here.
If only we knew the keyword, we can investigate the jail for ourselves.
Think we should ask some of his fans? They've all had their desires taken, right?
If this is anything like the situation in Shibuya, I doubt they'll tell us anything.
Guess we're kinda stuck then. Have we heard anything from Gramps yet?
He said he'd be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
All right then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa then.
Hold on. Why do you think Natsume wrote this novel? In all honesty, I'm not sure myself. No matter how much praise your work receives, if it was built on the backs of others, then you cannot truly call that praise your own. Those compliments will surely ring empty. Anyone in the arts should know this. That is why I don't understand. What was he thinking when he wrote this novel?
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to hold you up. Let's be off.
Pretty nice ride you've got here. And I gotta say, I didn't expect Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that...
I smelled it.
You smelled it?
Anyways, have you learned anything new?
Ah, yes. Ango Natsume, right? Yeah, he's suspicious all right. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai. Most of the other stuff I've heard lines up with what you guys told me. Anyhow, I did some asking around, and here's what I found. Apparently, everyone in Natsume's little fan club becomes friends with him through Emma. And once that happens, they start buying his book any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it. Any of this sound familiar?
It's just like what happened with Alice.
He might have different methods from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using the same power.
In that case, we really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't we just nab the shithead and make him cough it up?
Ugh, do that? And I would have to arrest you for assault. You can ramble on about jails all you want. Best case scenario is you getting dragged off to a mental institution.
Ah, right.
Well, we're phantom thieves, so going at it directly's not preferred anyway.
Ah, there goes Beauty Thief. Always trying to be elegant and subtle and stuff.
Beauty what?
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that?
Getting back on track, we gotta think of a way to get that keyword.
That's where I come in. You better thank me for this later.
For what?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares, passing over 1 million in sales. And I just happen to have enough invitations for all of you. Which means...
We're crashing a party?
Hey, that sounds fun as hell, don't you think?
Wouldn't you like to know? Better to keep you in the dark. But let's just say, I know a guy. So, what do you think? Glad we struck a deal?
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
I must admit, I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Gramps.
Yeah, you really came through, Gramps.
I knew we could count on you, Gramps-son.
Come on, guys. At least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Thank you all very much for coming today. This is just a small token of my appreciation. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Congratulations, Mr. Natsume. Truly.
It's all thanks to everyone working so hard to push sales. All I did was write.
Oh, you're too modest.
It really is impressive how well you've done, considering the amount of competition there is these days. I know we tried to promote you early on as the grandson of renowned writer Sogo Natsume, but I never would have expected you to perform this well.
The praise you've received is due entirely to your talent, Mr. Natsume. You're a shining star to readers and authors alike.
My talent, you say? Well now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that. The words on the page matter little. If there's something worth talking about, the people will always flock to it. From there, all one needs to do is craft a little story into it. And voila! For example, take that origin story about how I started writing because of some poor girl in the hospital.
Pardon my asking, but is that story really true, Mr. Natsume?
I'm afraid that's my little secret. Truth, fiction. Does anyone really care? You might recall Ichiryu Madorame's confession on TV not too long ago. Surely you remember. His signature piece. What was the name of it?
Oh, do you mean the Sayuri?
Ah, yes. That's it. The Sayuri. That piece was certainly lauded as the pinnacle of beauty at the time. But if you ask me, the only place it belongs now is the trash.
Dick!
The trash? How rude!
He has no idea what was put into that painting. Who does he think he is?
Yusuke, I know how you feel, but
I'm all right. I have a favor to ask. Would you mind if I handled this one? I promise I'll get the keyword from him.
But
There's a good chance he remembers your faces from the other day. However, I was toward the back of the crowd, so there's a good chance he won't recognize me.
right. Yusuke might be our best bet here.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll be off then. Pardon me for interrupting. I happen to be a big fan of yours, Natsume-san.
Who are you?
Forgive me. I was hoping I might trouble you for an autograph.
Hey, Mr. Natsume is a busy man. You can trouble him later.
Come now. I'm sure one autograph won't hurt.
You mean it? My thanks, Natsume-san. You're too kind. To receive an autograph from the great Ongo Natsume himself. This honor is truly more than I deserve.
Nonsense. Don't sell yourself short. It's readers like you who allow authors like me to keep writing.
I see. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Oh, right. Do you by any chance use Emma, Natsume-san?
Of course. With how convenient it is, how could I not?
If you don't mind, could you please add me to your friends list? It would be a privilege to be closer to one I respect so greatly.
Not at all. My fans and readers mean the world to me. The keyword is Prince of Nightmares.
Thank you very much. Expect a request from me sometime soon. Now, there is one more thing. I overheard you and your entourage mention the Sayuri earlier. If I'm not mistaken, you said it should be thrown out with the trash, as though it were some cheap attempt.
Ah, so you heard that, did you? Is that what I said? Well, I take it someone of your taste agrees with me. In the end, that painting only held value because of whose name was attached to it. Madarame had...
The Sayuri was painted by my mother. This may be unprofessional of me, but professionalism be damned. My mother painted the Sayuri at the cost of her own life. It is her final masterpiece. That painting was crafted with a love that simply cannot be found anywhere else. Don't you dare lump it in with that soulless drivel you cobbled together from authors far more talented than you. I merely spoke the truth. Now, if you'll excuse me. We've got what we came for. Let's head outside, yes?
Solvus Dribble? That little bastard. What the hell does he know?
Yeah, it's all right, Mr. Natsume. He's just, looking to blame you for something because he's jealous of your genius. Don't let him get to you.
Shut up! No matter. He'll come around just like the rest.
My apologies. I couldn't hold myself back. I suppose I still have much to learn.
Dude, don't sweat it. Everything worked out. We got the keywords, so we're all good.
Yeah, you did great. I was actually pretty impressed with how you stood up to him.
Well, I can't say my assessment of his book was entirely correct. Whatever someone feels from a work of art, no matter what that work may be, ultimately comes down to the individual.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, we all loved seeing you stick it to that creaky Nari.
In any case, we've got the keyword now. All that's left is to find our entry point.
Sendai Station would be a good place to look.
How come?
The smell isn't as strong there. The security's probably more lax. The station should be a safe point of entry, just like in Shibuya.
So I guess we're doing it then.
Yeah, we've got everything we need. Tomorrow, that jail's getting a visit from the Phantom Thieves.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. Yusuke might have been acting calm just now, but he seemed rather sad. Why was that? Oh, I see. So when someone disrespects something important to you, it makes you more sad than angry. At the very least, Yusuke seemed to feel that way. I think I'm starting to understand him a little better now. Thank you for explaining that to me.
I've been waiting for you. The desires in this place have been stolen as well. The voices of countless hearts are stirring about. At the same time, I can feel the threat of the calamity is only growing stronger. I have called you here to deliver important news. The bonds you have forged will now impart an even greater power to your personas. This new power, it seems it was born from a connection you've made during your travels. This will become the sustenance that will further nurture your potential. Cherish it dearly. I admit I'm somewhat jealous. There is no doubt that they will give you the strength needed to cut through fate. May luck be on your side.
I'm so tired.
Snap out of it, Ryuji. We're about to head in.
I know. I was so excited last night I couldn't sleep.
What, you think it's Christmas morning or something?
Any idea how big this place is? Can you tell, Sophia?
Based on the smell, I'd say it covers nearly all of Sendai.
It's quite big.
Considering what's happening throughout the city, the scale makes sense. But that's all coming to an end.
Right. We're heading into the Sendai jail. Hey. Let's get to work.
What's on the menu?
Oh, are Are you cooking? We're going to make this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks good. Do you want to cook this one?
Very nice.
Hmm? Ooh. Welcome. Are you sure? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Who is it for? You want this one? Do you want to equip that? Thanks for your patronage. You want to equip that? Put it to good use, okay? Who is it for?
Okay.
So that's it.
Once again, the domain reflects who's within.
Well, so him being all popular is a total lie.
Doesn't he feel...
Let's go.
Time to teach these streets a lesson. Here we go! Go, go, go!
Pixie! Slime! Wapo! Arsene! Wapo! Arsene! You're mine!
That's the leader of the Phantom Thieves for ya!
Leave it to me.
It's his time! Bust him up!
Persona! I am thou.
Way to follow up, boss!
That was well played.
Yay! We did it!
Just keep chugging along.
Huh? That looks suspicious.
I've been waiting for you, oh chosen heroes!
Who are you?
I am Doma, one of the fearsome four and servant to the Prince of Nightmares!
The Fearsome Four!
Oh, no, no, no. He did not just say that. There's no way someone would be this cliche.
He kinda just looks like some old guy in a suit to me.
I am the guardian of this. If you wish to pass, you'll have to defeat me in combat. But be warned, I will not pause. In the name of the fearsome four, I will slay you where you stand. Come, chosen heroes! Persona! Prepare yourself!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses! Wow, wait, go!
Go!
say, that couldn't have gone better.
Whoa, you don't have much stamina left. Conserve it.
Time for the curtain call.
It's up to you.
That was perfect, Mona! That's great ball! Powerful Shadow defeated. Nice teamwork.
Take a look at my new skill. I got a new power!
Seems I've gained new power.
Oh, nice! Did we get him?
I'd expect nothing less from the Chosen. Very well. You may pass. To best us is to overcome the Overlord's most perilous trial. But I pray you lose.
What? Huh?
The hell? Where are we now?
What was that? You're in a completely different place than we were before.
Looks like we're in front of that castle we saw earlier.
Does that mean we were brought here by some kind of magic?
My guess is it was that fearsome 4 guy's doing. Right? We've seen it a million times.
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble keeping up here.
Chosen heroes and demons and shit? That's classic video games and manga business.
I believe this is the world from Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
You mean we're in a novel?
You've read it, haven't you, Vox? What's it about?
A man living a completely normal life in our world is reborn as a demon overlord in another. Making the most of his villainous new role, he then attempts to repel the heroes who come to slay him. To that end, he deploys a number of traps about his castle, along with a group known as the Fearsome Four.
And that's why he called us heroes earlier?
So are the heroes the real bad guys of the story then?
Yes, that's correct. Am I to assume you've read it too?
Nah, I just skimmed it. But I've seen enough of that kind of thing to guess where it was going.
So it's our job to challenge the Demon King, huh?
That's true? Then I guess this all works out pretty nicely. And if this place is from Natsume's book, then it's safe to say he's somewhere in the castle. Which means everyone's desires are in there too.
Right. Let's see if we can find a way inside.
Huh?
Dude, an Overlord's castle though? This is actually kind of sick.
Pipe down, Skull. Hold up. We got searchlights ahead. Security here's pretty tight.
It appears the gate is closed as well. In that case, let us play true to Phantom Thief form and sneak in through the back. Right, set.
Get a load of that gate. It's ginormous.
Hold on. I believe I read something about this gate in his book. Here. Supposedly, it's the Gate of Trials, designed to deny the heroes entry, to test to see whether the heroes are worthy to face the Overlord. To open it, they must overcome 3 trials and obtain proof of victory.
Dude, this is a video game.
This Overlord wants to keep the heroes out.
What? That's just how it goes. The story couldn't progress if the heroes didn't have a chance.
So where exactly are we supposed to find this proof?
It's being held in 3 different towers placed outside the castle. It says here that the towers are guarded by the Fearsome Four themselves.
They're called the Fearsome Four, but there's only 3 trials?
This guy's writing's all over the place.
One of the towers apparently stands near something called the Great River.
I'm guessing that's just like a big river or something?
Well, the Hirose River runs right through Sendai in the real world, and that's pretty big.
That's gotta be it. Okay, let's see if we can find that river.
Let's see.
Oh?
This one. Excellent. I don't say.
The Hirose River should be around here somewhere.
Hey, doesn't that tower look a lot like the prison keeps we saw in Shibuya?
Hey, it does. It looks like a bird cage on top.
If it's the same, then maybe that's where we'll find our proof.
So when they say proof... Dang, these jails are humongous. Be sure to check your map every now and then.
Shadow
I shall
located.
expose you.
Awaiting orders.
Woo! Talk about lucky! Don't let your guard down!
On to the next.
Okay.
A new skill. Well done.
If only all battles were this easy.
This fight is ours.
All right, give it your very best.
Persona! Normal!
That's a weakness. You're all cold, Rock.
Oh, not done yet.
Persona!
Maybe we should take it slow. Show me got the clue. How bad?
Dormo! Strike! I am thou. Prepare yourself! Sit!
It's weak, but physical attacks will hurt. Let's clean in the blood.
Take this! Damn scum!
Enemy's intact. We can do it.
Nice work, ladies and gents.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
I wonder what this is.
This is the entrance?
Ooh, there's something written here. One must offer sun and rain.
What do you think that means?
You probably gotta bring it some specific items or something. Typical fetch quest.
Here's a line from the novel. Mine hallowed orbs sleep in the shrine of sun in the land of rain.
Right. Those orbs are probably what we're looking for.
The sign should have just said so to begin with.
Oh, don't be like that, Sophie. This is just...
Let's not forget.
Well, I don't see any other way in, so I guess we should go look for these orbs.
Shadow sighted!
This is bad. This is really bad.
We gotta find a way out!
There! This is my other self!
Rock? Never miss an opportunity to just you now! Fox looks pretty worn out!
I am thou. Show me. Formal! Good! This is it! Persona! Formal!
Way to follow up, Rock!
That was well played.
Prepare yourself!
Weak, the physical attacks won't work. What a pain in the butt.
Ha, that was nothing.
Okay, let's move!
Not sensing it.
My!
Use this!
No shadows just yet.
There's nothing we can do now.
Ooh, a treasure chest! Lucky us!
Hooray! Is your stamina okay? Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
Look, a shadow! What do we do?
Take this!
Ooh, yes, a treasure chest!
Weakness!
Come on! Let's teach these guys a lesson!
How about this?
That was too easy.
Okay, let's keep it moving. That building just screams suspicious. Think that's our Shrine of Sun?
If it is, perhaps the orb is inside. Let's take a closer look, Joker.
The lights went off! Wait, is that a shadow?
It's just as the novel said. The orb is a symbol of the sun. Remove it once that...
Then that means...
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us this?
This is my other self coming!
This one.
Formal! Good!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses!
I suppose that'll do.
Destroy them!
Finally! He let up! Finish him off!
Your chance! It's showtime!
Such beauty!
close one.
Next time, tell us about the... Yeah.
We meet again, chosen heroes.
Hey, you're that jerk from earlier.
Oh, right! Domu!
Doma! I am Doma of the Fearsome Four!
Are you the one who brought us here?
That is my duty. I am tasked with bestowing our master's trials upon the chosen hero. In addition, I've also been entrusted with protecting this sacred land. If the Orb of Rain is what you seek, then you'll have to defeat me.
We're supposed to be the Phantom Thieves, remember?
All yours.
Sure. Jack Pixie! Slime! Wapo! Barrack! Wapo! Barrack! Arsene! Barrack! Wapo! You're mine!
Fire won't work. Plus, it's super strong. Be careful out there.
Jack-o'-lantern! Pixie! Slime! Wapo! Slime! Wapo! Slime! Wapo! His power! It's over.
Panther, your defense got cut. All right,
Let's go.
the enemy's attack power's been reduced.
Arsene! Ravage them!
Enemies escaping. Audio. Hey, watch your health. You're getting wrecked. Down there.
Take this! Persona! Jack-o'-lantern! Pixie! With this! I'll use this. Persona!
This is fire. Turn him to... But Chris, hang in there.
Let's go!
This way, girl. And still this now? Perfection. That's the leader of the Phantom Thieves for ya.
You're mine! Ravage them!
Panther, your defense got cut. Don't forget that. Gotta catch him up quick.
Prepare yourself!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
I must say, that couldn't have gone better. Go.
Did we get him for good this time?
So you've come this far. Well done, but I was but the weakest of the fearsome four.
You mean
My fellow fearsome four will surely make you suffer.
the heck was that all about?
Well, whatever it was. We could keep going now. Let's find that orb.
Oh, right.
Wait a moment.
Now then,